Puddles in the morning, puddles in the evening, puddles in the afternoon. Well, I'm a puddle boy and she's a puddle girl. The Puddles podcast is starting real soon.
All right, welcome to Puddles. I'm your host, Andrew Collin. I'm joined by my co-host,
Brenna Neurotic.
and we're here. Please, if you're on YouTube, like, comment, subscribe. We can't do this without you. If you don't do that, we will quit and we'll both become oil workers. I can see us doing that.
How many things do we have to get through to become an oil worker?
Oh, yeah,
Are we going straight to oil worker if this doesn't work out?
Yeah, right to the mines.
Back to the mines, yeah.
This is the holiday episode, so Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Chrismukkah. If you don't believe in anything, happy that. Whatever you want. It's a joyous month occasion. Thank you so much for, granted we haven't been with you the whole year, but listening and enjoying the show and interacting with the show. And we're very thankful for you guys and appreciative of you. Yeah, hopefully this gift to you is me wearing a bow tie and Brenna wearing a hot J-Lo green dress.
If you go on YouTube, you might be able to see in my shirt if I make the wrong move.
Yeah, a tip might come out.
Yeah.
You know what? At this point...
Half of America's seen my tits. It doesn't matter anymore.
Wait, what? Did you do porn before me?
It's fine. I just used to never close my blinds. That's mostly what I mean.
Oh, yeah, you definitely are a little bit... I don't know if you're an exhibitionist, but you don't mind a shade. This makes me think that some people have our location and we'll be camping out. We'll just see one guy camping out.
Yeah, the other night
Big fan.
Dashed out of the bedroom naked to grab something from the kitchen. I was running to the kitchen counter, the kitchen table.
There we go.
To grab something. Andrew will always be like, "Excuse me, get back here, put some clothes on, you crazy person."
I just know myself. And if a guy is a creep like myself, you see a random boob from 6 miles away, I don't know what it is. It's awesome.
It's exhilarating.
It is exhilarating.
You know, give them something to live for. Like, they're not going to be like...
Yeah, but we don't live in an apartment building with 50 units. We live on the second floor where the door opens to the outside where they can definitely tell where your tits are coming from. It's very easy to find.
And what are they going to do with that?
I don't know. Probably take you to a nice steak dinner.
If they take us,
yeah, that'd
it's
be
worth
nice.
it.
Yeah, I would go.
Yeah. For a tit flash, I'll take a free steak dinner.
Dude, when I lived in New York, because, there's so many windows, you would just every once in a while be like, especially if I was staying at a nice, dog owner's house, they'd be across from, the Standard Hotel. And the Standard in New York is known to see sex in the windows because people either A, they don't care, or B, they're so drunk. And so their vacation becomes your porn if your Wi-Fi's down,
Wait.
You don't
really?
always see it.
Have you seen it though?
Yes, I've seen it one time. It's not, I looked every night, but there is something about, there's a voyeur kind of thing that is kind of hot when you see I don't know, it's so far away too. It shouldn't be hot.
No, it's so hot. Sometimes
though, when you're naked in a window, you're like, oh, they're so far away, they can't see me. But then you see them perfectly, and you're like, oh wait, no, they could see my whole penis.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Have you ever walked in on somebody having sex?
Yeah.
Who?
These dog owners, a gay couple. It was the first time I ever seen
gay
sex. And it was.
Was it what you expected?
Hotter.
Oh, nice.
It was like a President's Day or something where I should have had the day off. They thought I had the day off.
From dog walking. Oh, because they were off.
They were off.
So they should. Okay, that adds up.
Yeah, they were off.
They were just too busy like celebrating the president.
Yeah, they loved the president. Yeah, gay marriage became legal, and they were celebrating. And I walked in, they were missionary, which they were dick to dick. I guess
just rubbing?
No, they were like, I guess the legs. I guess they have sex underneath the balls.
Yeah.
You just pick up and get going.
Yeah, if you're long enough.
And I walked in, and I opened up, if you're long enough. You said that like I wasn't.
I don't know. We've never tried it that way.
Well, grow a penis. So I go. I remember I opened the door and they're like going, and I walk in.
Were they?
And then I make a sandwich and I'm just watching. No. No. I walk in and I go, I made a noise. And I slammed the door and they texted me and they were like, yes, we did not need a dog walker today. I was like, I could tell. I could tell, dude. Good form. Nice asses, bro. Yeah. It was weird for a couple times after like walking them.
So that's the only time?
Yeah, that's the only time I ever walked. Yeah, I walked in right after my parents had sex. I was like, okay, I'm not sleeping in that bed.
It's gross when you think about it. Like the times you've slept in your parents' bed.
Oh, God.
Anytime somebody, like my friend comes over and we're like chilling in the bedroom, I literally clarify. I'm like, my sheets have been washed. Like I wash the sheets before.
Your big thing is, especially the airport, you just have weird, like, depending on where you've been, you can't come into bed with your clothes.
No, if you sit on like a public thing, you cannot lay in the bed.
Yeah.
The couch, fine, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Why, have you walked in on people having sex?
What? I don't think so, but I've been in the room while people have had sex.
What does that mean?
I've just been in there.
What were you doing? Just cucking away?
No.
Was it your roommate or something?
You know, I don't know if I should talk about it.
Why?
Because it's like kind of inappropriate.
Did they know you were in there?
Yeah.
Were you like in a little black mask?
No. I don't want to talk about it.
Dude, but the fact that you're not talking about it makes it so much creepier. Oh my God. Melanie.
Like, I was in high school and I was like really fucked up. And like when you're in high school, you just do dumb things. You know?
I get it.
Yeah.
You just watch people have sex from the closet through the hole. I get it.
It wasn't a threesome or anything like that.
Sounds like it was everything like that. But we don't have to get into it. I get it.
I don't even know why I brought it up. But it's interesting, I guess. But
I was in the room with my buddy. He was having sex with a girl.
What were you doing? Cucking?
I was in the other bed. And I just heard him go, whose pussy is this?
That's amazing.
And then I went, it's hers.
That's so funny because you say that to me sometimes. You like learned that from your friend and you've been using it ever since.
I say it like I found it. Like, whose pussy?
Yeah. You're like,
someone
wait.
leave a pussy here? Whose pussy is this? This comic had a joke about he would bomb the whole set. Like nothing would work except this one joke. And it was, he was very nerdy looking. And he's like, you know that rap song where it's like, beat that pussy up. He's like, I've never beat up a pussy. He's like, I've given it a stern talking to. I go, now listen here, pussy. I've had enough of your shenanigans. And it would like crush and then he'd go back to bomb. I was like, you got to close with that. It's like your only joke that's working.
Yeah,
but
it's a good way to try out new materials. Just have that one, you know it works at the end.
yes. But beat that, yeah. Anyways, on that note, anyways, the holidays. Oh man, I'm sure. You know, I was thinking about.
What about sex on the holidays?
I've never. I mean, I went to your house
Did
last
we have
Christmas.
sex?
Yeah, one time.
Yeah.
Quietly.
Your
dad has a gun.
We had our own floor. Like, I specifically...
Downstairs,
I have boundaries when I go home. I'm like, we need a bedroom. I like to be far away, even if you're not there. Like, give me my own space. So we got the basement bedroom. We have our own bathroom. We have a TV, a couch, a whole layer separating us from us and everybody else. And you still were like, I'm scared. I'm so scared to have sex like with your family right upstairs. Which I'm like, we're not having crazy sex. Just put it inside of me.
With all the screaming I do.
Yeah. Missionary.
And we are on the bottom floor. It's not like they're going to hear
Yeah,
that.
yeah. There's carpet. I think you're scared to have sex with family around.
Yeah. Dude.
Well, yeah, like yeah.
Well, your parents were both in the Navy. Your dad has a plethora of guns. I don't know. Like, I don't want to be a father, and I'm like, hearing my daughter getting freaking beating that pussy up.
Getting that pussy beat up in the hotel.
Getting a stern talking to. He'll just hear me downstairs going, now listen here, pussy. I've had enough of you. And he's like, dude, that guy's not marrying my daughter. He can't beat her pussy up. He's a loser.
No, literally, that does sound like something my dad would say.
Oh, your dad would, yeah. Dude. That was when your dad, no, that's when we got stuck in the house. There's another time when he called me Blizzard or made fun of me for saying Blizzard. Her dad, like, when we got there, he asked me how the drive was, and I was like, it's good, but I was nervous about the blizzard. And there was apparently it's not a blizzard.
It was snowing.
It was snowing, but
Yeah.
a lot where you couldn't see. I had to go like 10 miles per hour.
Here, it was a light snow, but it was heavy winds. That's what was scary. But you called it a blizzard.
And your dad.
When we got, how was the drive? It was good, but it was a blizzard out there. It was
So
scary.
all weekend he's like, "Oh, it's Mr. Blizzard. Oh, the blizzard scare you? Oh, and that was the first." And I'm like, "I'm not fucking your daughter." When you're making fun of me for calling a snowstorm a blizzard, he's like, that seems like someone that doesn't want to hear their daughter have sex. You also called me gay for saying LaCroix or saying I like LaCroix.
Yeah, my mom reached out to me a few days before we went home. She's like, I know Andrew doesn't drink alcohol. What does he like to drink? And you were in your LaCroix phase. So I was like, he is obsessed with LaCroix. Get 2 packs of LaCroix. So after he calls you Blizzard, he brings out the cases. And he was like, the only flavor that's not gay is lime.
Yeah,
and because it goes well with alcohol or something.
Yeah, he's like, pamplemousse is for gays.
Yeah,
I'm like, okay, dude.
He was like, I was embarrassed to buy this.
He goes, I couldn't order in the store. I didn't want the person working there thinking I'm gay. I'm like, you've been married for 30 years, Paul. You have 19 kids. No one thinks you're gay because you ordered pamplemousse.
Wait, what about when you guys were watching golf?
Oh, so all weekend he's calling things gay. And I'm like, whatever, do whatever. And I'm like, maybe I should be a little homophobic because I love his daughter so much. And I want him to like me. So I'm calling him, a few things gay here and there too. I'm like, yeah, it is. Yeah, pamplemousse.
Yeah, by the end of it, you're drinking scotch. I was like, who is this man?
Yeah, it's like I do a hate crime. It's like, okay.
You actually got this coat from my dad.
So, yeah. So all weekend, there's like, and it's like gay talk, and then we're watching golf, and this golfer has on a round bucket hat.
Like a golfing hat.
Yeah, it is a golfing hat, but it's like a bucket, like a circular one. Mm-hmm. And he just looks at me. He's like, "You gotta be real gay to wear a hat like that." And I wear and I own that hat. That same hat.
He wears it on the golf course.
All the time. And I blow a few dudes.
Sometimes not on the golf course.
And I watch 2 gay guys have sex on President's Day.
Yeah, and when I'm giving you missionary with my long cock.
Yes. Other than that, it's not gay. It's not gay. So I finally go, actually, Paul, it's that hat is not gay because it could block 8 or 9 dicks from getting into your mouth. Your hat that only blocks 1 dick is way gayer. And he just like was like, what, dude? Like, it was the first time I showed my personality. Like I have a very dark sense of humor that's like out there, and I don't show parents it. And that was the first time where I was just like, he's like, who the fuck is this guy?
They would love if you were more like that, though.
I know.
But wait, I thought
He would love if you had sex with me more.
Yeah.
And he could hear it.
I feel like he'd give you a high five.
Ew. That's who you learned it from. You creep.
I am a creep.
I don't want to tell the story. You creep.
Wait, I thought there was something too about like when you go to suck a dick, if you're wearing the hat, it like blocks the dick because your hat hits him before your mouth does.
No, but
that's another one.
It's not bad, but the regular hat would do that just as much as the circular hat.
Yeah.
Now, if you're trying to blow dudes over here and over here and back here, the hat would get in the way more.
Okay, I love that logic.
Yeah, dude.
It's so funny.
He's like, you're.
That was by like day 4 when we were like sick of them. We were like,
my
let's. And then I'm yelled at them that same day about something.
Oh, because they like said you did something with the garbage. Like, so everything
'cause
Brenna yells at me for, her parents yell at her for. And she's like, I can't stand it. And I was like, I get it. They're like, don't wear your shoes in the house, Brenna. And you're like, can you believe what they do to me? We get home. Don't wear your fucking shoes in the house, Andrew. I'm like, remember?
Yeah, but you call me uptight. And I'm like, that's not uptight. It's a normal thing for me to not want you to wear your shoes in the house.
I can't.
Uptight would me saying, put your shoes on outside of the house. I feel like that's uptight.
Okay.
There's a line.
This is coming from.
There's literally a line.
There's a line. Every morning.
And you're a line stepper.
Okay, with shoes on. Every morning, every single morning.
What?
You put on 3 different pairs of shoes in our room and go, which shoe should I wear? What shoe should I wear? Hitting them on the floor that my shoes were just on. So the way I look at it is I go, this person just put on 3 pairs of shoes and is walking in front of the mirror and going, what shoes should I wear? Then I have on shoes. I go in there for 3 minutes, and it's a big deal. But then I think, well, what's the difference between my shoes and those 6?
My shoe wearing in the house feels more isolated. It feels like if I'm doing it in that specific spot, it's different than you coming in from outside and wearing them around the house because you're literally tracking in like wetness. Like there's like dirt splotches. So that's where I'm coming from.
Yeah. But you see my logic.
Yeah, I do. But I think that we should avoid it if we can.
Oh, and I do.
Okay.
So we're back at your parents'. I guess that's like, yeah. And then Christmas was just dinner. We couldn't leave your house. We were snowed in because of the blizzard. That wasn't a blizzard. Actually, that was a different
5 feet
storm.
of snow was not a blizzard, to be
The
clear.
5 feet of snow that everyone called a blizzard was not a blizzard. So that was fun. Then what else did we do? We did, what was your typical Christmas like? I feel like there's a moment in time from like age 6 to 11, especially with Christian kids, because I didn't really know because I was Jewish and we were getting rocks thrown at us and stuff. And we had like menorahs that we would light underground so no one knew in my neighborhood that we were Jews. So that was fun. I don't know.
Wait.
What?
As a side note, I thought that this was like generally like the experience for Jewish kids was the way you were brought up. And I have a Jewish coworker and I was like, so like, was it like, were you bullied in school for being Jewish?
Yeah.
She was like, no.
It's like, no, I'm from the East Coast.
Yeah, I'm from Boca.
tri-state area.
I'm from Long Island. Actually, we're like treated like gods.
She was like talking about how she was bullied at school and I was like, is it because you were Jewish?
She's like, no, do you want to bully me because I'm Jewish?
And now my thing is like, it's like when people are like, I have black friends. I'm like, my boyfriend's Jewish. Like,
My one
I'm like,
coworker's
trust me,
Jewish.
I'm an ally.
Yeah, I mean, that's so funny. Where was she? She's from here, right? Yeah. There's so many Jewish.
Yeah, she's
people.
like, no, I went to a Jewish school. I was like,
She's like-
oh, got it.
She's like, we bullied the Christians.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Oh, her story was so funny the other day.
Oh, God, it's so good. Well, should I tell you about
That story's funny.
Dude, it's so good.
I don't know if it's as funny as it was that night, but give the very quick story. She
is
very neurotic.
I'm obsessed with her. She's like a very stereotypical, like, neurotic Jewish girl, and I like adore her. And she's so like, she's Gen Z. I think she's like 18. She just graduated high school. So I don't know if it's like creepy that I'm like, she's the best because I'm 28. I'm like, am I too old?
I get it.
But
Trust me.
like, I should make friends with people my own age, but she's like one of my favorite
Do I
people.
look more my age right now? Remember last episode? I was like, I don't want to dress 43. Now I look 107.
It's just so where are
Turning
your
you on
ties?
a little
You
bit?
have it's a strong choice. It's a strong choice. All right, so
Yeah. So she.
anyways, she was bullied really badly in high school, and now she works at
Not
this
because
job.
she's Jewish, though. Her
Just
personality.
because of who she is.
Yeah,
It has nothing to do.
Which is way worse. I remember I went to Jewish summer camp and they made fun of me for like me, and I was like, please just call me a dirty Jew. I can't handle you talking about my insecurities.
I know.
Oh,
So anyways,
yeah.
she comes in one day. She always has a story. She goes, "Oh my God, my mom, she goes to a psychic, and basically my older sister is going to have a blessed life. She's going to get married at 21. She's going to have 2 kids. My other sister's going to be really successful in her career. She's going to have a lot of education. And he said that I am cursed and somebody put a hex on me. And so now basically I have to go see this psychic. My mom set up an appointment for me so that I can get taken out of this curse." And I was like, girl, like, that's terrible. I'm so sorry that you're going through that. Like, I didn't know how serious she was being until the next time I knew what day she was going to see the psychic. And she was like, hey, she called me. She's like, I might be a little bit late, because she was doing the second half of my shift. She's like, I might be a little bit late coming in. I was like, she said, I have my appointment with my psychic. And I was like, girl, don't worry about it. You take care of your hex. So she comes into work and I was like, how did it go? Tell me everything. And she says, well, she goes, he did this whole ritual on me. It turns out this hex that was put on me was from these 3 girls that bullied me in high school. He didn't even know that actually happened to me. So that was like the first indicator that this was legit. And she said, and he had to do a ritual to get rid of this for me. So he said a lot of things to me, and then he patted me, was hitting me on my back and burping a lot. And then she said, and then he put a rock in one hand and told me to write in my other hand one word of what I was thinking. And she goes, and then he told me to open my eyes, and he guessed the word that I wrote down in my hand. And I was like, that's so fucking crazy. Show me, like, what did you write down? And she opens up her palm, and it just says nothing. And then she goes, and now
It's so funny, dude.
it's so funny. And then the next time I saw her, she came into work late. She's like, I've been crying, but I'm here. I'm blessed. And I was like, why are you crying? And she was like, because I went to go grab my stone because I like to rub it and put it in my pocket. And I can't find my stone. So I was late because I was like searching for my stone everywhere.
Dude.
She's the best. She's the fucking best.
Dude, nothing is so funny. The idea of like, think of anything.
She goes,
Nothing.
nothing.
And the fact that he guessed, I don't know how he did that. He's like, this girl is gonna think not gonna be creative enough to think of anything. She's gonna write nothing. It's such a funny thing to write.
And she's just such
Think of anything. Think of something. Nothing.
So she's just such a character, and like
We should have check-ins with her we should have her on the pod.
I was telling her, telling Andrew that story, crying. I had tears going down my face because it was fresh, like right after she told me. So I had all of and I just was like, I couldn't control it. It was so good. It's so good.
It's so amazing when someone like meets like a very neurotic Jewish person like later in life, and they realize like how entertaining it is and how like all the stereotypes are true.
So true.
Yeah, Andrew the other day, I don't know, I must have told you another story or something, and you just you're like, you love Jews.
Yeah.
And I was like,
Yeah, we're pretty cool.
I love Jewish people. I love their antics, and I don't know. I love that you guys all have stomach problems. Like, it's so funny to me.
We do,
Stomach problems, anxiety, and wittiness.
dude. So
It's basically the same thing for me. But
growing up Jewish, and where I grew up, there was no like everyone was doing Christmas. I've never felt more alone and like not accepted than during Christmas until my dad, he got remarried. He remarried a Christian woman. And then we Chrismukkah became a thing because the OC really, the show The OC. That's where it like started. Well, maybe it started before that, but like that, that's the first time I remember ever hearing it. And Chrismukkah, so we had Hanukkah and we had Christmas, and then Chrismukkah kind of combined the two, but Hanukkah is sometimes not near Christmas. And then it started like Christmas Eve started to become Chrismukkah. So the Jews and the Christians got all their presents on Christmas Eve. But I'm like, that's just Christmas. Like, why are we even throwing Hanukkah into this? We're just doing Christmas.
they just gave you 8 it's like a way for them to cap off the presents.
Essentially they're like,
here are all of your gifts.
Here's all your gifts on Chrismukkah.
They just called it that. Did you have a menorah lit?
I think that slowly stopped happening too. And like the Christmas tree got bigger and bigger. The menorah got smaller and smaller.
Soon it was just a candle in your window.
Soon it was like, we don't let Jews in here. I'm like, Dad, come on. Let me in. So then we would do this dinner, and it kind of felt good because I didn't feel out of place anymore. Like we had the ham, and like essentially it's just Thanksgiving, but you switch ham for turkey. It doesn't really get that. We would do this thing where we'd all eat like crazy. And then we would go and do a Jewish versus Christian basketball game. Jew versus Goy basketball game.
So amazing.
And
what does Goy mean?
Goy is short for Goyim. That's what Jews call
Goyim.
Christian.
But what does Goyim, does it stand
Goyim
for
means
anything?
Christian.
Okay.
I think.
Goyim.
I'm pretty sure. So we'd go and we'd play basketball. What is it? Yeah?
Yeah, you're right.
And we would play so hard. Like, it was almost like we were playing for my dad's trust fund. Like, that's how hard we'd like go at it.
Yeah.
And the Christians were always like more athletic and taller and tattooed and poorer. And then the Jews, we were all like, just like
smarter
and hairier and more annoying. But we played really well together, and we would do picks and like be organized, and like the Christians were all just doing good moves and stuff, but we're like taking charges and like we were like anyhow. So we'd win every year. The Jews would always win. And it was huge. We would always win every time. And it was like, I don't know. It was really fun. Like, it really brought us all together. I do miss that. God bless you.
Bless you.
Wow, I tried to keep that in, but it came out more than normal. Excuse me.
It's all good. Okay. Bless you.
Like it.
There was like a window of that. And like that lasted like in my 20s. The Jew versus Goy basketball game.
You missed that.
Oh, I mean, now we'd all tear our hamstrings.
Yeah.
And be like, my back. I mean, yeah.
Who do you think would win now?
I think the Jews would still take it. I have these Jewish cousins that are, I don't know how they're Jewish, but they're all like 6'3" to 6'6". I have a cousin Keith. He's 6'6", 6'7".
His name is Keith?
Yeah.
You'll meet him at the wedding.
Yeah. He'll be there. He'll be dunking. And so we'd have them show up every once in a while. They were from Florida, so they'd come down from Long Island. And it was like we bring
For the basketball game?
Yeah. We weren't even related. It was the only tall Jewish guy in the world.
You're just the only other Jewish people you knew.
We read stories about Keith. So we called for Keith. He was like $5,000 to get down there. No, but we'd bring in like a ringer. And we'd have like every once in a while we'd have just a giant Jew play basketball with us, and we'd win because we'd bring him in. They're like, he's not related.
Did your dad play with you guys?
I think maybe the first year he played.
Because he's a little taller.
He's a little taller, but he's just older. He
Yeah.
just can't really lift his arms up, But he was good. My dad was good when he was younger.
He was athletic.
I remember him and my brother went at it on the court, and my dad elbowed my brother in the face and split him. And we were like, okay,
Wow.
this is...
I used to elbow girls in cross country when they would try to pass me.
Damn. Cold-blooded.
I'll fight you.
What's your best holiday story growing up? Did anything ever pop off, or...
No,
What was your holiday like? Like, if you could... Was it just...
It was really sweet. Well, Christmas Eve, we always celebrated Christmas Eve and Christmas Day.
Mm-hmm.
Christmas Eve, I never really liked going to church, except for I loved Christmas Eve service because we would go and we would sing all the Christian Christmas songs.
Yeah.
Well, specifically, at the end of the service, they would turn all the lights off, and we had these little candles, so we would all hold a candle. And
you'd watch people have sex.
and then we would put on white coats with hoods. No, I'm kidding.
Get on your horse and ride to the other town.
And ride our horses to Florida. No. We had our candles lit. And then we went and burned down
houses and
Jewish.
crosses. Cool.
And we would sing Silent Night.
Which is creepier. It's honestly creepier.
It is.
It's creepier to imagine them all Silent Night.
But it was honestly
beautiful.
I
know the word.
And
Other than killing Jews and riding around on horses and burning crosses, it was beautiful.
And we would cry, or I would cry.
Well, your
for
grandma,
the people that we...
Okay.
Okay.
Your grandma would play.
My grandma always played the organ growing up and in church, and she directed the choir. So, anyways, so that was sweet. And then we would go to bed. And I remember my parents used to well, now I know, but I didn't know at the time it was them. They would make noises like Santa was coming, whatever. But
wait, go back up for a second. One night on Christmas Eve.
Santa comes on Christmas night.
So you'd be sleeping upstairs, and they'd make it sound like someone was coming down the chimney.
I remember specifically one year somebody went up on the roof, and it was like boom, boom, boom. I was like, "There's fucking reindeer on the roof!" I was so scared because fun fact about me, every year I still get a little I used to think that Santa was actually creepy and that there was an evil Santa under my bed, so I would be
Wait, all year does evil Santa was here?
Just Christmas Eve.
Evil Santa would show up? And was he different than regular Santa?
I just thought that
were there multiple Santas in your mind?
I thought that there was an evil Santa.
Did he wear a
and
black
good
suit?
Santa.
Or did he wear red too?
He was looked like classic Santa, but he had like robotic, like slit eyes, and like not in like an Asian way, but like in like a creepy way, like, and then. Dude, I was so scared. I couldn't sleep on Christmas Eve because the anticipation of good Santa coming and then evil Santa under my bed. Like, I was always scared growing up, though, of like something under my bed. So, anyways,
It'd be hard for Santa. He's a pretty fat guy. Get under there.
I had like a loft bed, so it was a lot of space for
Santa
him.
could fit in there.
Yeah,
Probably a few
he
evil
could like
reindeers,
roll
too.
around under there. He had plenty of space
There's
for
probably
his sack and his like bag of toys
And a gun.
and yeah,
And a knife.
and a gun and a knife. So, anyways, and then we would wake
Now,
up.
did you think evil Santa, you're like, I'm a bad girl, I'm not going to get presents?
I just thought he was gonna like attack me.
Yeah. Man, that's creepy.
Yeah, when
God, I wonder who put that in your mind.
myself.
Yeah.
I had an imagination.
I
So,
know. It's wondering. Yeah. Like the thing that should be the nicest and friendliest.
there's literally a photo of me with Santa
Yeah.
when I'm a little kid, and he's holding me up and I'm crying, and he's like, that's probably when it started.
Yeah.
I had on such a cute outfit though.
So weird. Parents just put all their little kids on this guy's lap who's working
It's
at
really
the mall.
creepy. Yeah.
I don't trust it.
I wouldn't do it either. But we would wake up Christmas Day. My dad would always make omelets in a bag. So you like crack eggs in a Ziploc bag, and he would cut up a bunch of different veggies that you would want in your omelet, and you would go in and throw it in the bag, and then he would shake it up and make it for us. And then they'd have like mimosas, and we would get to open our stockings. And then my grandma and grandpa would come over with my aunt, and then, my aunt and uncle. And my grandma would always bring a Christmas tree shaped cinnamon rolls, and she would put like green and red sprinkles on it. And it was so good, dude. It was so good. And then we would all open up gifts and like just chill around as a family. And we would go in circles and open up all the gifts. And then everybody kind of like chilled for like a few hours. And then my grandma and grandpa lived across the street, so for dinner we would go over to my grandma and grandpa's, and they would make dinner there, and then we would open up more gifts at my grandma's. So all the gifts that my grandma and grandpa got us, or my aunt and uncle, and so it was like we got Christmas like presents in the morning and presents at night. God, I'm so happy. Like, it's such a fun memory. And then we would just like just sit around. My family, they like are like a let's hang out together family. They're not like in separate rooms. Like, we always were like in a circle. And then my grandma would play. We would play bingo. My grandma has this game that she still does every year for us. It's the left-right game. It's such a fun game. I loved it.
Oh, we played it. I played it.
Yeah. So she'll get like mystery gifts, and then you ultimately land on a gift, and you go around. You get like a little card that says, it gives you a clue as to what the gift is. You have to guess, and then you get to open it, and it's always like funny things like a harmonica or whatever, like whatever.
I love a knick-knack.
Yeah. And then but now it's like we just chill and whatever. There's no kids right now, so
I feel like we could do something fun. I know we kind of talked about it and you said it's impossible, but I think if Brenna, you look at the camera, I want to hear your top 5 Christmas songs. Top 5 Christmas songs.
okay.
What are they?
Number 1 is definitely
Wait. Start at 5 and work your way down.
Number 5. Can I look up a list of Christmas songs? Because it's hard for me to just pull them out of thin air. Thank you. I know what my number 1 is, though. I love like a classic Christmas song, like sung by Frank Sinatra. You know?
Yeah, you were playing it. I think I don't even know if we were in December yet, and you're already playing it.
Yeah, it was December. It was like December 1st.
Yeah.
It was December 1st.
Yeah. I can't handle
White Christmas.
if you're not Christian and you put on the radio back in the day, and now with Sirius XM, it's all Christmas songs, and it feels a little like they're not taking anyone else into consideration.
No, you guys are bombarded with Christianity around the holidays.
Because every single artist that you like puts out a Christmas album. because they make so much money.
God, there's so many good ones. It's so hard. Can I just name?
No, top 5. And
I can't.
We'll start.
I should have prepared it. I can't do this. It's too much pressure. I'm just gonna tell you a few of my faves.
Yeah.
Which
just
would
give
be
us-
your
So-
top 5?
In no particular order.
Top
I
5.
really like number one is I think Silver Bells. I have really good memories of singing that with my grandma. I love the song by Mariah Carey, All I Want for Christmas Is You.
See, this ends up not even being about Christmas. It's about the artist.
Yep.
Blue Christmas is a good one.
Okay. Silent Night up there.
Silent Night's up there.
And one more.
And oh, Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas. That's a good one. That's a beautiful song by Frank Sinatra.
How's that go?
Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Let your heart be light.
That was good.
Thanks.
Oh, she could sing. Do another one.
I've only
Request
seen
anyone.
her rap.
No, she did. I Love You, Jesus.
Oh, true. Forgot about
That's
that.
my 5th favorite Christmas
Sixth
song.
Christmas song.
My number one.
Silent night,
Why is it so creepy?
holy night.
It's Christmas time
That's Silent
in
Night?
the city.
Oh.
No, I'm singing Silver Bells.
Christmas bell.
Ring-a-ling, hear them ring. Soon it will be Christmas Day.
Day. Let's sing one more.
Let's sing. What's another one? What ones did I just say? I'll have a blue Christmas without you.
Dude, you took me back. What about that one? Let's get on our horse and kill some gypsies. We'll ride down to Boca Raton. We'll
Ride up and scare them in the silent night. They won't be expecting a single thing.
God, dude. We'll know by their yarmulke. They'll play a Juver's Goy basketball game with Keith.
We'll steal Keith and put him on the basketball team.
You're going to steal the tall Jewish
We'll
guy?
exploit him for all that he's worth.
Jesus.
We'll shine our balls on his
Face.
balding head.
Oh, man.
Then he'll forget about his family eventually.
Jeez. You're going to brainwash the guy?
Stockholm Syndrome is no joke. Take it seriously. Coming from me, I'll know a thing or two about that.
It's amazing how dark a song can be in Christmas tones, where I'm still like blown away. Silent Night.
Which one? What's your favorite Christmas song?
Silent Night is up there.
Yeah.
For
Melanie,
sure.
what's your favorite Christmas song?
I like Feliz Navidad.
That's such
Whoa.
a good
Feliz
one.
Navidad.
Do 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 do.
Feliz Navidad. Yeah. it's
Oh my God! Wait, you know what's another good one? Melikilikimaka is the thing you say on a bright and jolly Christmas day. Yeah, that's a good one. I love Feliz Navidad. That's a good one. That's more up, like cheery and
Yeah.
Rudolph the Red-Nosed
that one's so overdone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
Okay.
My bad.
Well, if you're still here.
Yeah, that got weird.
We're still here. We got a game.
Okay, what we got?
All right. So these notebooks in front of you. I didn't do sticky notes this time, so you guys wouldn't have to, sit weirdly in the chairs. It kind of looks like an elementary school worksheet. Sorry about that. Other side, Andrew, I think.
Oh.
Yeah. So 1 through 10. These are some of the top gifts that you can get for Christmas.
Ooh.
So I'll name the thing. You can put it wherever you want on the list, and at the end, we'll see how your order ranks.
Okay.
All right. So first up, we got clothing for Christmas.
Ooh, how old is the receiver? Or are we the receiver nowadays?
Yeah, you can be.
Current.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it clothing with a gift receipt?
That's up to you.
Ooh. Okay.
Hopefully.
All right.
All right. We have a robe. It could be fuzzy. Whatever you want.
All right.
We got a book.
Wait, you guys, I haven't even done number 1.
Oh, okay. We'll slow down.
This is like her picking out what to eat.
Okay, a robe.
And the order can change. Don't
Okay.
worry.
All right, and then a book, you said?
Yeah. You have no choice in what the book is. You're just receiving a book.
Okay.
We have an iPad.
iPad?
Yeah, an iPad. Not an iPod.
The original?
Maybe it's the mini. Maybe it's the 13-inch.
An iPad. I didn't even know they make those anymore. All right.
Custom art of your pet.
Oh, that's original. Now there's something to a present that takes a little bit of effort. It might not cost as much, but the heart is there. But that being said, I see enough of mango. It's like that's probably gonna be her first one, I bet.
Up next is money.
I mean, you can never go wrong with money. I hate when people go, I don't want to just give them money. Everyone wants money. Why is that a weird... It's almost like like if it's like cliche or like you feel... Because you don't want anyone thinking you're poor by saying like, just give me hard cash.
Yeah.
But there's something about saying, no, I just want money, which people are afraid to say. Don't be afraid this year.
Yeah, everybody needs money right now. Let's just all swap money. Or have you ever thought about this? If we all just swapped money, then we should not swap money. We should just stop doing gifts.
Oh, I see.
I don't know. I
So
just
gifts
like
are
I'm
money.
not a big gift giver. I feel like
Oh,
I
I
like
know.
to show my love in other ways.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So you don't want sourdough bread starter?
No.
Is that next?
Yeah, that's
oh,
next.
okay. You know where that's going. That's as good as a...
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
about a candle? Once again, you have no say in whatever scent this is.
Yeah, the candle is a gift that keeps giving for a while. But you don't want to get a holiday candle because then the holiday's done. Kind of want to let it go.
Yeah, it's a gift of a migraine.
It's tough.
Yeah. Up next, we got a weighted blanket.
I messed with a weighted blanket a couple years ago. Her name was... No.
Sounds fat to me.
And lastly, a puppy.
I mean, a puppy's fucking crazy to just spring on someone.
It's wild.
Some of these I just want to see
But-
one video with like, you got me a fucking dog. I can't take care of a dog. I can't buy insulin.
I don't have health insurance. How am I
Yeah.
supposed to get it for my dog?
Yeah. A dog is a strong, like some presents are not for the person. They're just for that person being like, I did a different thing.
Yeah.
It's like, it's not about you. It's about the person you're giving it to. Don't give me a fucking dog. Anyhow, it's really adorable to have a puppy. All right. What are you thinking? You done?
You want to hear my list?
All right. Let's
I
hear
do.
let's
Okay.
hear what you got.
Number 1 is money. Number 2 is a robe. Number 3 is custom pet art. Number 4 is a weighted blanket. 5 is clothing. 6 is a puppy. 7 is a candle. 8 is an iPad. 9 is a book. And 10 is a sourdough bread starter.
All right. Yeah, we're very similar. For me, I got money. I got a puppy.
Really?
I think I ran
After
out
all
of room.
that?
I think I ran out of room.
You just talk so much shit.
I know, but they are cute.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a dog one day, you know. It's not gonna be a puppy forever.
Yeah.
No, that's when you get rid of it.
Yeah.
Send it
Back to the shelter.
Back to a farm. Yeah. I'll do it with Mango. 3, clothing. 4, I have an iPad. I don't know why.
Once again, after all that.
Yeah, after all that.
Who wants an iPad these days?
I know, but I think
That's a funny one.
it just costs more.
You could like swap it in for something else.
A book is next. Then I got a weighted blanket, custom pet art, a candle, robe, sourdough bread starter. I feel like we're pretty similar.
No, we're not.
Not at all.
You have robe at the bottom of your list, and it's at the top of my list.
I got your robe.
Same with book. Book's at the bottom of mine.
I don't know. Your brother got us books recently, and he really kind of nailed it.
Yeah, he did.
When you nail a book for someone, you feel seen.
That's true. But I am very, like, I don't read just any book.
I don't read any book.
Yeah, so you have to know me.
Yeah.
So, like, he got me a great book, but...
He did get you a book that you will
Yeah,
read Britney
the Britney Spears book, yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm just, like, I feel like people gift, like, when it comes to books, like, a lot of, like, journals or, like, self-help or, like, cookbooks. And, like, I don't want a cookbook. I also don't want a sourdough bread starter. Don't give me things that I have to do.
Yeah, I don't want homework.
Like, I want a robe. I want to be able to put on a fuzzy robe, be warm, and look at my picture of Mango hanging on the wall.
Yeah, as you get older, you know, when you're a kid, you get them a video game, you get them a football. You get old. There's just fewer things
Right.
that I want or need.
Right.
It's weird when an adult would still have like a Christmas list and is like, I really want these 5 things. It's like, grow the fuck up. You know what I mean? It's insane. Yeah. It's still about me. We're going to do Christmas. I'm going to be afraid of scary Santa. And then we're going to go to Disney World next week. Without kids.
Dude, adults with Christmas lists also go to Disney.
Yeah, they go to Disney and they still live in their parents' basement.
Oh, that's so good. No.
I mean,
That's like on par with like people who, I don't know, like who like expect everyone to drop everything and go to their, like for the birthday stuff. Mm-hmm. That's crazy of you.
can you imagine being mad at the age of like 26 that you didn't get what you wanted for Christmas?
You should
or
be able to
Hanukkah?
just kind of like buy it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like go buy it. Go
Yeah.
trade it in for store credit and buy it. I don't know. That's wild to me. Or resell it. Hey, if you get a gift you don't like, you can sell it anywhere. You could sell it on Poshmark if you get bad clothes. You could sell it on Facebook Marketplace, eBay.
I wish I you know,
Everything's money.
yeah. That's just, I've never done that. Like, I just accept it and then it sits in my closet until I give it to Goodwill.
Yeah. I got you slippers and I literally wear them more than you do.
You're wearing them right now.
Yeah, I am. They're comfortable. They're like padded. It's very nice of me.
It's hard when your whole life you never put on shoes to walk around the house.
Well, part of the reason why I got you them is so that you didn't wear your shoes in the house. You wore your slippers.
No, that was, I think, the whole reason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wasn't thinking about you at all when I got this.
That's what I'm saying.
I wasn't at all.
Thanks.
Just kidding.
A little bit.
I really thought you would enjoy them more than you have.
They are comfortable.
What is the favorite gift I've gotten for you?
That ass. That ass.
Can you just say something like normal?
I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think what you've got for me.
I got you a foot massager. I got you new headphones. I got you a hat organizer once.
I think that's where it ends.
I have... No.
And the list goes on.
No, I've gotten you a lot of things. I give you facials.
Those are very nice. I think the acts of kindness are
Acts
your
of
best
kindness.
gifts. Yeah.
So like organizing your closet and stuff.
That's
yeah.
very kind.
Yeah.
yeah, in regards to like actual presents, I don't really give a shit. I mean, trying to think. Yeah, the AirPods were great. I do love it. Were great
until he lost them, and then traded them in, and then lost those, and then started using mine.
Can't wait to lose those.
One time I lost them, and I immediately thought Andrew lost them, and I was like, you need to find my headphones. I was so mad at you. It was a big fight because it ultimately came down to like, why are you always putting these things, like always blaming me for these things? Like you're putting me in a box saying, now I just lose things. But I was like, you do. You do, but you don't. It's okay. You don't sometimes.
And where were they? They were in a box.
They were.
Your box.
They were in my sex toy box.
Yeah.
I don't know how they got in there.
You probably put them in your ass. I know. I was very mad about being accused of losing your headphones.
It's okay. It's over now. All right. Oh.
Well, what's the best present I gave you?
My engagement ring.
I will rob that one day. Sometimes I think about robbing you. Robbing my own fiance of her ring. It's so nice. Cut to me like in the middle of the night looking at it with the iPhone flashlight. Yeah. Like, I want it. I want it. Like I'm Gollum from Lord of the Rings. Like, what are you doing? Nothing.
Nothing.
Why are you trying to cut my finger off? I don't know. Just hanging out over here. Don't mind me. Just seeing if it fits on my finger.
I'm picturing you like Dobby from Harry Potter. Like,
I don't know that character, but you do it well. I think you should do more.
He's the gay. See, remember when I sent you that video that was like, I love you so much.
I thought that was an original.
I love you, Snickums. I love you, my sweet Snickums. Wait, let me play. That's like that. He's like that.
That was one of the moments I think I really fell in love with you.
Oh, that's really sweet. When I sent you that video?
Yeah, it was because I think at that point I knew you were funny or like silly, but I didn't know the depths of it, you know? And then for some reason that video of just your big ass mouth on a creature's face going, no, Snickums.
Here it is.
God. It's literally Gollum.
My sweet
Show it to the camera. It's Gollum. Do you realize what just happened there? I said I was like Gollum. He said you're more like Harry Potter. This character. It's the character I sent you, and it was Gollum. Being there.
Oh no, I wasn't saying that the Harry Potter character. I'm saying he looks like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I didn't know, but I don't know who Gollum is. I didn't know that was Gollum. I just thought it was like a funny looking guy.
That Gollum wanted the ring in Lord of the Rings. He's like, I want the ring.
Yeah, me sending you that video.
Realize I don't know.
4 months into our relationship was a bold choice.
Strong move.
Hello, my sweet Snickers. I'm just playing.
Yeah, I think it was the just playing that got me. So to people out there, it's not the iPad, it's not the iPod, AirPods, it's the little videos of a psycho that will get you.
And money. Number one, money.
Money.
Not your money. I thought you were talking about gifts. Never mind. I'm sweating so much. It's hot.
Do you want that to be in
it? Yeah,
of
course.
Okay.
Yeah, no, that definitely needs to be in it. All right, let's
All right.
hear the voicemails. First of all, thank you so much for leaving the voicemails. It helps make the show better. I know it's a little nerve-wracking to leave them, but if you look in the description for the episode or on the Instagram account, which is Puddles Podcast. Go follow us on there if you haven't. And make sure if you're watching on YouTube if you like the show, subscribe, or comment. We want to keep doing the show forever until I die in 3 years.
On that note, this first voicemail is really short.
Will you marry me?
That's it?
That's it.
Who is that from?
I don't know. They're definitely mocking my ass.
That sounds like,
Maybe
was that
Sam?
Rusty?
It's from CP.
Will you marry me?
Maybe you just said it actually I think you said it on the podcast.
Yeah.
No, I definitely said it on the
okay.
podcast. Yeah.
Will you marry me?
What?
That's amazing. Thank you for that.
I love a person that knows when to end it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that guy, he could have gone, will you marry me? Haha, Andrea, that was so dumb of you. But just leaving it short.
It's better that way.
Oh, it hurts more.
That in and of itself was humiliating enough.
Oh, will you marry me? What was I doing? Grow up. Should have had the bow tie on. I would have done it as more respectable.
In like an Italian accent.
No, I would have been like, will you marry me?
You look like an Italian waiter with that bow tie on.
I'll do it again.
You look like...
This is how I would do it.
Aw.
Listen here. Listen here, baby. Will you marry me? Please.
That's it? Dude, I never thought, like, I never really pictured the moment of getting engaged. I think it's so funny, but I never would have guessed that that's what it would have been. Will you marry me? I really was like waiting for something more, which you kind of gave it to me. You were like, you're my family, but they're family. You're my family.
It was pathetic. And whatever, I get to do it again.
I just hope the vows.
Oh my God.
I just hope they're a little bit better. Oh my God. I saw a video today. This girl, so a wedding ceremony, and this girl got done saying her vows, just beautiful, whatever. And his vow was like, I'm just happy I get to, or I'm going to just keep on smacking that ass. And that was his vow.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's like when you asked me my favorite present. You go, that ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Terrible.
But for the wedding. Yeah.
In front of everybody, in front of your family.
It's tough. You can't.
Yeah. Do you think that you're going to write vows like really early, or are you going to be like a day before kind of person?
I wrote them the first day I met you. I go, this bitch got a fat ass. That was it.
I actually a thickie.
Yeah.
I remember
Yeah, what?
I sent you a nude, like a semi-nude, like a month after we started dating, when you were in the Cayman Islands for like 2 months. And I sent you a photo, and I was doing a lot of squats then, and my ass was fat, and I was like, he is gonna keep this forever. Like, my ass looked really good. I need to do more squats.
Man.
My ass was fatter when you met me.
Isn't it funny? We'll get a voicemail that's like 6 minutes, and we'll just say cool. But a voicemail that just goes, will you marry me? We've really went off.
Wait, but will you? Will you write them before or after? Or
After
before?
what?
Before? Like
After the wedding.
prior, like a long time before, or do you think you're gonna do it like okay?
I know for a fact I'll do it the night before.
Oh.
Not the night before,
Yeah.
but
I've already started writing mine.
oh, wow.
Just so you know.
Is that a hint?
No, it's not at all. It's just so you know. I'll think of something here and there, and I'll be like, I'm gonna put it in there, because eventually I'll just
How
have.
long did the vows are they supposed to be?
Not very long, but I'm gonna edit it down and
Yeah.
trim it. I want it to be perfect.
I think they should be similar lengths though, so we don't have.
Yeah, we do have to coordinate.
Yeah, because if you do like 6 minutes and then I'm like, I'm gonna give it a tight 45.
6 minutes is too long for vows. Your vows should be short and sweet, I think, but impactful.
Yes, I just hate ceremonies that are long.
I've also seen people who do like real vows in private.
Yeah,
Before,
so they're not as cheesy.
and then like which I think is like, I don't think I want to have a microphone and I'm like confessing my true love to you in a microphone.
Mm-hmm. All right.
So maybe that's something to think about. Okay.
All right. Last voicemail.
Hey, Brenna and Andrew. Love the podcast. Always been a super huge fan since like falling on puddles when Andrew first started way long ago. I loved the theme song of the original Puddles and how you guys brought that back. And I made a remix that I sing and got my boyfriend to be singing with me too, when we're all cuddled up in bed at night. And I just want to give my rendition for you.
Aww.
This is so cuddles, 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 cuddles. Everybody now cuddles, 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 cuddles. Meow. So yeah, we'll just be there spooning, and I'll just start singing that. Or if I really want cuddles, I'll just start singing it, and he'll be like, "All right, get over here."
Aww.
Anyway, love the pod. Keep going, guys, and congratulations on your engagement. I was so happy to see that for you guys. Bye.
That's so sweet. I love that.
Try to top that for your vows.
Yeah, you just sing cuddle.
Cuddles, cuddles. Everybody now cuddle. Get on over here.
I love that.
I love that people know that song. That was like
So sweet.
I just sent some lyrics to some dude.
Wasn't it
Get on
Melanie's idea to bring back Puddles?
Yeah,
Yep.
it was. It
Yeah.
was a great idea.
We can attribute that
Cuddles.
to Melanie, our producer. And
I feel like every one of my guy listeners is through a girl. Like every one of it's like, no, I swear to God, you'll like him.
Yeah.
Just give him a chance. He's not that gay. He's cool. I swear.
Oh,
Like
man.
I really think like so many conversations were like, no, just put him on and give it a chance. I do think if you're in a relationship or you know anyone in a relationship and they want to say shit to their partner that they feel like they can't for Christmas or Hanukkah this year, let 5 other couples know about Puddles, and that would be a great gift to us. We'd really appreciate that because we really do enjoy doing the show, and we just want it to grow, and that grows through you guys. So,
And it's here to stay.
yes, it is.
Back for the 6th
And-
time. We're not
Yeah.
doing a 7th.
I'm not doing a fucking 7th.
6 times a charm. We're staying.
I will be an oil worker
Yeah.
before. I swear to God, I will never. If I stop the pod, it's the end. I swear to God. You heard it here.
Yeah.
Okay, 8th time.
It also helps having a good producer too.
Yes, it does.
She helps us a lot.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
So
It really does
Yeah.
help. It's awesome.
yeah.
And do you have any skincare tips? You forgot.
No, I have something in here. Hold on. Oh. Sorry.
Is that Gollum or Harry Potter?
Okay, wait. So a few people asked me about like oils for your skin, which I love oil for your skin. There's different levels. Like there's different oils for different skin types. But even if you're using a moisturizer or an oil, you should always be using a moisturizer because moisturizers are for every skin type, and they have humectants which help draw moisture into your skin. So you always need a moisturizer. You should think of oils more as the main goal is to like seal in the moisture and help just retain and like seal and protect and nourish the skin. So if you want to use an oil, that's great, but please also use a moisturizer beforehand.
Awesome.
That's it.
And if please, if you're watching on YouTube, subscribe, like, comment.
Oh.
And, go ahead.
I forgot to say that the second part of that skincare tip is a great oil for everybody is non-comedogenic is going to be a squalene oil or a jojoba oil.
Is that what you had me buy on Amazon?
That's a deep cleansing oil.
Okay, never mind. But use your oils.
Use your oils, but they're not necessary. Moisturizers are always necessary.
And follow us on Instagram at the Puddles Podcast. Thank you for a great year. Thank you for listening. Can't wait for the turn of the year. Have a great holiday. Don't fight your uncle. And don't have sex with your aunt. And enjoy the ham.
Feliz Navidad.
Feliz Navidad.
Puddles, puddles. Everybody now puddles. Everybody get up because you get down and then everyone will come over here.